Swear I won't forget this.
Barcelona have changed their stance on the future of Frenkie De Jong and have stepped up their pursuit of Wolves midfielder and Manchester United transfer target Ruben Neves. The Red Devils' pursuit of De Jong was the longest-running transfer saga of the summer window, and despite the club making a breakthrough in the deal, the Dutch international ace ultimately remains at the Camp Nou. United boss Erik ten Hag coached De Jong at Ajax and held a phone call this summer to convince the player that he should join his project at Old Trafford. The Red Devils had an initial transfer fee agreed with Barca valued at £56.2 million to sign the midfielder, but no agreement could be struck. Over the summer months, Barca were keen to sell De Jong, who is their highest earning player and who has owed a further €17 million in amortization payments from previously deferred salaries. Yet the latest indication from the Camp Nou is that is no longer the case. De Jong's future may be linked to that of long-serving midfielder Sergio Busquets, who is set to leave the club at the end of the current season when his contract expires. The club are already well-stocked in midfield beside Busquets, with De Jong, Pedri, Gavi, and Frank Kessie among the alternatives in the positions. With the highly rated Nico Gonzalez on loan at Valencia and the emergence of youngster Pablo Torre. The holding midfield role, often known as the pivot, which has been mastered by Busquets over the years, has been suggested as a potential role for De Jong. However, Catalan outlet Sport report that Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves, who has also been on United's radar, is their number one target for the position. De Jong has started just 4 of the club's 8 matches to date this season across all competitions, showing that he is not the indispensable player that his salary and status at the club would suggest. However, he could play a greater role as Busquets is eased out of the side. Barca retain an interest in signing Manchester City star Bernardo Silva, with a swap arrangement within their squad between Silva and De Jong suggested over summer, a move that ultimately did not come to pass. Barca boss Xavi Hernandez is a great admirer of the Portugal international and had wanted to add him to his ranks. The next few months are likely to be crucial for De Jong's future, with potential discussion taking place over a restructuring of his wage at Barca. But it appears that the club have abandoned their attempts to sell the Dutch international ace.
Hold me close till I get up. Time